Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see.
His opponent across the ring, coming out of Norfolk, the man, Smith.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
They're underway. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. A solid 1-2 combo, left-right by Smith. Smith's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. The Killer's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo.
In and out, in and out.
There's the combo downstairs. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Smith's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there.
Keep working the punch.
And now he scores well with the straight right. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Smith's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Let's see some more head movement.
The Killer's getting back to basics, a good solid jab. Smith's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well.
Just like.
Wow, what a massive shot by the man. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Come on, come on.
Nice 2-punch combo by Smith. Scores up top with a left. Blocks the headshot. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. There's the old 1-2 coming after him. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Killer. The man's using that jab well very early on here, Teddy. That could be a big benefit to him tonight.
Well, it's supposed to be, Joe. He has a real good wingspan.
The Killer's hit by a right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient. Big shot. Right to the head and right to the canvas.
1, 2.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving. But if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Right to the head with that right. Nice combination. Jab, uppercut to the head. And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
That's okay. That's all right. Now pay him back. Go pay him back.
Nice strike after catching one by the Killer. Boy, that's a heck of a job there, landing a three-punch combination. End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
The killer's left now getting into the mix. Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighting...
A punishing punch by the killer. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of...
And yet another big shot comes in. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
3, 4. Come on, man, get up to your feet.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
How about that left hand? Punches and bunches, combination up top. To the head he goes with a left hand. Solid right by Smith. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Right to the body.
Come on, man, get out of there, get out of there.
The man's showing you that's a crushing right. Look at that. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Get out of here, niggas. Whoop your ass, boy.
And round, that's it. It's over. Fight is over. Smith's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight.
By way of knockout, your winner, the Man Smith.
Teddy, there's a lot of explaining to do here, but help me with this. Was this early knockout on a left field a product of one guy being prepared and the other guy just not ready for it?
No, obviously he wasn't ready, wasn't prepared in the gym, but I think he came out cold from the locker room, never knew what hit him.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening. Opening round scheduled for 10. The man's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? He is damaged. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Early on here in the round, and he's already down. And he doesn't look good at all.
5, 6,
I ain't gonna play his tough ass no more.
It's over. This fight is over. Merciless is quickly to demolish his opponent. First round knockout. How about that? I never saw that coming. An early knockout victory. That's a stunner, Teddy.
So as I look at it, maybe not as surprising as everybody else is because he came out very dry. No sweat on him at all.
Everybody, Joe Tessitore along. 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. All right, Teddy, let's get your scouting report here early on because he's known as a guy that can have great success with a straight power punch. Do you see that playing a big role tonight?
Yeah, talk about playing. You play that song, get a little help from my friends, well, a little help from his opponent. I think it will play a big role because if the opponent throws that big left hook, look for the straight shot to get in there.
A solid left hand by Smith. Jab with the straight, classic combination.
Yeah, baby.
Smith's
Good
defense.
work.
Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Good flush shot upstairs. He got hit. Oh, and there you go. Big headshot puts him down.
1, 2, 3. Let's go. Get up.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Smith's right hand scores well that time. Little head hunting with the left. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by No Dice. Solid. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Down he goes. Now up he gets.
And if he wants to
That
stay
boy
up, he's going to
wobbled.
have to grab on, kill a little time.
A good, clean, old 1-2 by Smith.
Work the body. That's right. Body.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Very nice work there. Jab, uppercut.
Nice and relaxed. You're in control, right? Got that? You're in control. So take your time.
Yeah, you ain't shit. 1%.
Let's go. You can do it. You can do it now, nice and calm. We can recoup from that knockdown. Now let's do it.
That boy needs some Gatorade.
Start of the round. round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell. Years ago, Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th. Is this another one of those nights?
Well, some guys are just takers, and right now, that's the category.
And his internet fucking up. He's cheating.
Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be
No
a bad
wonder
thing
I
for
was
his
knocking him
opponent
out
because he got
I was
careless
sitting
here.
back. Wait, all right.
Smith's going to keep taking this test, rising up
He's
after
playing
being
like
knocked
that.
down. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the man. He is wobbly and damaged and just flailing with his arms trying to punch back. The combo length. Smith, big shot there.
He just banned him.
Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
Ain't even no no skill to that shit. He done got mad because I was bopping his ass. That boy mad.
3, 4, 5.
Stand!
Smith's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. And yet another right hand lands.
Yeah.
There it is!
Yeah, he just
How is
banned
he-
him. Playing that nigga. Cheating like a bitch.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for a much anticipated main event.
Oh, come on,
And
man.
round.
Press A.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Little's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Wow, what a right hand he just got caught by, and he's looking to tie up. Look at this swarming attack. The man's taking up a run. Little's damage. Can you believe this? Each man has hurt the other. Back. Oh! Oh, and here comes the first challenge of his night. Down he goes.
2, 3, 4.
Little's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Good job protecting himself.
Don't stay in one.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Halfway through round number 1.
Move your head.
And a big right hand by the man.
Move.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Pistol's in a tough spot here, and banging away he goes. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
3, 4, 5.
Little's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Fine-looking right hand by Smith. What a revealing round we just saw. Each man was able to hurt the other. You really can tell how much is on the line here between these two.
Yeah, they both came here. I mean, they're in the best shapes of their career. They came here understanding what this fight means.
Smith's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Hits him in the mug with the right. Right hand downstairs. Targeting that midsection now with the combo.
He doing something to the internet. See how it's skipping?
Blocks away that headshot.
But mad because he getting his ass beat.
Halfway through round number 2. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo.
See how that shit doing, y'all? Y'all see it. I'm
Takes one,
recording
but
you, bro.
gets one. Good work by Pistol. Well put together combination by Smith. Blocks that belt line well. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
He cheating. That boy doing shit to the internet and
Pistol's got a
spamming.
cut just under his eye, and that's actually good news for him. I know it looks ugly, but that's better than being above the eye. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Round comes to an end, and that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
That boy internet fucked up. He cheating. He doing that.
Solid shots with the combo downstairs. Good shot to the head with that right hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, a lag switcher. I don't care. Why y'all want me to be facing somebody fucking their internet up on purpose? This nigga sitting there with his thing there like this, pulling it in and out so the shit don't register.
Stone had been hunting runaways for 25 years and had never failed to bring back his quarry, dead or alive. He was methodical, patient, and utterly ruthless. This isn't about the money anymore. Stone told his assembled team of 12 professional hunters, this is about proving that no slave, no matter how clever, can defeat the natural order. Let this boy get away with what he's done.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. The man's got to deal with a cut sheet. Alvarez is showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. He's jumping all over him now. Watch the belt. Now that was south of the border, and the ref gives him, wow! He goes down. He has so much time now, he's going to be forced to survive.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That nigga think I'm gonna keep fighting. I ain't
It's
gonna keep
over.
fighting.
Look at this. Alvarez is giving these fans a thriller here. A first-round knockout. Fireworks.
He don't know he just
early
landed
exploded
himself where
round
he can't
number
play me
one.
no more.
but a force of nature, a living embodiment of the rage and determination of an entire people. He had studied his enemies so thoroughly that he understood them better than they understood themselves. He had learned to think not just tactically, but strategically, not just about survival, but about victory. During the weeks before Stone's arrival, James had been busy preparing for what he knew would be the final confrontation. He had established multiple base camps throughout the mountains, each one stocked with weapons, supplies, and intelligence gathered from his previous encounters. He had mapped every trail, every stream, every cave and crevice that could provide advantage or escape. More importantly, James had begun to think beyond his own survival. He had started leaving caches of supplies and weapons in locations where other runaways might find them. He had carved detailed maps and instructions in cave walls, creating a legacy that would encourage fugitives even if he didn't survive. The final confrontation was inevitable, but James chose the time and place with the same careful calculation he had applied to everything else. The location was a box canyon deep in the mountains, a place that appeared to be a perfect trap for a desperate fugitive. The canyon had only one entrance, sides, and no apparent escape. To Stone and his men, like the American place to corner.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois, for a much anticipated first round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Good 1-2 by Smith. What does the orthodox fighter have to be conscious of guarding against that right hook from the southpaw? I mean, he's got his left hand out there, but a non-traditional defensive structure for him being set up like that.
Yeah, absolutely. He has to remember that that punch will come from that angle, and usually he has no danger coming from that angle. So he has to make sure when he jabs, that shoulder is up against his chin. So if the hook does come, it hits the shoulder, not the chin.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the man. Smith's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Good flush 1-2 jab and a straight hand by Comeback Kid. Comeback Kid's able to land a good, solid left hand. Rock'em, sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. The man's combination punching is working well here. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Smith.
Come on, here's one.
Kid Comeback's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Looking good.
Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day where we couldn't get any winners, at least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and life boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, the athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, he has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track or used up, of course, in the gym.
Good hard strike by Comeback Kid. Combo lands to the head. Comeback Kid's just being swarmed. He just got, oh, that's gotta hurt. And he is down. He is down for the first time tonight.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hurry, get up!
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Good 1-2 by Comeback Kid. 90 seconds to go here in this round. A well-placed left hand up top. Solid right. Big, big shot he just scored with. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Smith.
See that coming. Now let's go.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early. A rocking shot by Comeback. Solid. Late goings here this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And the ref is stopping this fight. Comeback Kid's night has
Man
ended
down.
early here.
Man
Unable to go
down.
the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, the man, Smith.
Boxing writers are going to have a field day with this early knockout, Teddy. Praising one guy, and tons of criticism is going to be targeted on his opponent.
Yeah, two ways you could criticize his opponent. One is that obviously his technique was not right, and that came from training camp. But the other is more directed to his corner, that they didn't warm him up right. I mean, he came out cold. There was no sweat on him, and he got starched.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening. everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
The man.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Let's give you something to look for in this fight tonight. They always say straight is great. He's a big believer in that.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he's been taught well. You know, those are fundamentals. Those are things that stay with you and given to you. His trainer gave them to him.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Very precise double jab by McDonald. Good block by Blood. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by McDonald. Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, you're going to rob a bank. You need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use a jab.
Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Big shot comes crashing home. Great combination. He is down on the mat.
1, 2, 3.
Get up, man.
McDonald's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
He got rocked. He just got rocked. How about that right hand by the man? Did you see that? He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
1, 2,
And that walking stick on
3,
his
4, 5.
McDonald's getting a break as for now, but Teddy, he looked horrible at the end of that round. He was taking a lot of punishment.
Now this is where you really have to resolve the mentality of a fighter because he's got to go back and face that in a minute when he comes out of his corner. Can he face that? Can he push that away out of his consciousness?
Nice strike after catching one by Smith. Blood's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots.
In and out.
That's an impactful right hand by McDonald. Blood's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good 2-punch combo by Smith. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. McDonald's got a little something coming back at him, a counter-punch scored. The man's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Smith stunned, and he cannot block this onslaught. Big shot. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the
That boy
knockdown
mad as
after
fuck
being
how I
knocked
caught
out
his ass with
earlier.
that
Joe,
left
that's
hook.
incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Smith's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Jab and a straight by Smith. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by McDonald. And you see what he can can do when he sends that right to the head. Good job staying away from the danger there. Fine combo there. Right hand followed by the left hook. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
And a good solid 1-2 combo by McDonald. Targeting a left hand to the body. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Accurate jab brings the right hand. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Nice block by Blood. Blood's left landing well. McDonald's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by McDonald. Now you're seeing stamina right here. How can they possibly keep up this pace? Minutes ago in this round, and they have been all out.
I know how I feel, Joe, myself. I mean, I feel like I've been on a roller coaster, except I'm not sitting, I'm standing.
Scored well up top. Doubling up the jab by Blood. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by McDonald. Come on, it's busted. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Forceful uppercut by Smith. And that's the end of round 3.
I want you to listen to me. I need you to keep listening. I need more,
We start round number 4. McDonald's up 2-1 according to your card, Teddy. But if you're a backer of his, you can't feel all that comfortable knowing he's already been down in this fight.
And more important than the backers is him, the fighter. He can't feel too comfortable. He has to stay right on his P's and Q's.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. McDonald's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Jab followed by the straight by McDonald. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by McDonald. "90 seconds to go in round number 4. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by McDonald. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Solid left hand to the head. Smith stumbled back. And yet another big shot comes in. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
Get up!
1,
Get up!
2,
Get up!
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Let's go!
9,
Get up!
10.
It's over. The fight is over. Blood's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner
As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. McDonald's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money.
Mechanical rhythm, his strange eyes always fixed on some point beyond the horizon, a focus that was both absolute and deeply unsettling. The other slaves kept their distance. It wasn't exactly fear. It was a kind of primal caution, the way an animal avoids a place where the air feels wrong. They recognized in him a stillness that was not peaceful. It was the stillness of a deep, dark body of water, where powerful currents move unseen beneath a calm surface. He possessed patience that seemed geological in scale, as if he wasn't measuring time in days or weeks, but in seasons, in years, in the slow, grinding erosion of his own soul. He watched everything. He noted the way the sun fell across the fields at different times of day, the patterns of insects, the health of the livestock, the subtle shifts in the overseer's mood. Most of all, he watched Nathaniel Rutledge. He watched him with the dispassionate intensity of a scientist observing a specimen.
Stop now. Same necessary. You ought to feel good. You took a nap. You don't need to wake up worrying.
seen that. You know I did that. You know. You know. Sitting up. You gotta push it. Push it. I feel he did that. Oh, get your toys. Oh, you still playing with them? Oh, you playing with them toys?
chilling visual description. Imagine a man's skin under immense internal pressure, beginning to weep blood. Not from a wound, but through the pores themselves. A fine red mist turning to streams, as if the body itself is trying to turn inside out to escape an internal agony. Caleb stopped about 10 feet from the porch, his hands hanging loose at his sides. In his right palm, hidden by his curled fingers, was the leather pouch of powder. Tucked against the inside of his left wrist, held in place by a strip of cloth, was the tiny glass bottle. He rehearsed this 1,000 times in his mind, every moment, every breath, every possible outcome calculated. Ben started toward him, but even the brooding overseer hesitated. There was a stillness in his
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening.
Bobby
and welcome
right there.
to the New Orleans State Palace
Look.
Theater for our
Look.
main event of the evening.
Right here.
10 rounds in the heavyweight
He over
division.
here, dude.
A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action.
Across the ring, coming out of Norfolk, the Man Smith.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. The next generation's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. The man's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
That's what I like to see. That's my man. Keep fighting, baby.
The next generation's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Don't let him get at you.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Nice job there, hooking to the body. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Smith's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Smith once again the target of a hook. Unbelievable work there, landing a four-punch combo. Scores up top with a left. How about that four-punch combination? Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Right to the belt line. Good right hand. The next generation's putting forth. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
That's right.
Just what he needed. The bell to end that round. He was taking a lot of punishment there.
Well, if he hit a bad driver, you know, he was a golfer, you say he has to have a short memory. Forget about it. There's another hole coming up. Well, you have to have a short memory right here as a fighter. The only thing is you better get some advice to go out there because you don't want to hit that fairway the same way.
All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw a straight.
The next generation's doing a good job of being strong on his feet right now. He was rocked in that last round, but his opponent doesn't appear to be seeing any damage standing opposite him. Nice block by Smith. More than one punch downstairs. That could be damaging. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. And he returns on that exchange. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Some more head movement.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. How about that left hand? The next generation's landed a good, solid combination. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Solid shot. The left hand came in. Look at that. He is down on the floor after taking that shot.
And there's a lot of time left in the round.
You boy be getting mad on this shit.
3.
You tell how they fight
Smith
and all
showing you
them
what
fight
he
the
is
same
made
when
of,
they get
getting up
mad.
off the canvas after being knocked down. And the old 1-2 by Smith.
Bam, body punches till you power low and then try and hit you in the head like they work your head
Man's
down.
right hand working well that time. He scored well.
Let's see some
Jab
more
right
heads.
hand.
Jab, come on.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Smith.
Keep moving your head. Come on, keep moving.
The man rocked by a huge hook to the head. The next generation showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right.
And side to side. Lean to the side. Boom. Counter punch. You have to double jab.
All right, now.
Just time it. Every time you come in.
What?
Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. Smith's cornermen did a really good job after a round in which their fighter was knocked down of just being calm and cool.
The way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about the fighter having to be calm and the experience that a fighter has. Well, that corner has plenty of experience. They just showed it.
The next generation's fully committed to utilizing the jab, and I think it's working out well for him early on.
Well, it is. It's kind of like, you know, sending static out there. You want to scramble somebody's radio signal. You know, that's what the jab does. It scrambles your radio signal, or at least in boxing terms, it throws the other guy's rhythm off.
Good, solid right hand he lands there. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. 1, 2, 3. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Quick snapping hook, and it does. Oh, and there you go.
Oh, you
well, we
playing
know he
stupid.
survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Get up. You can do it. Get up, champ.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
He brings a big power punch, and it landed well.
Well, we've been talking about getting in his kitchen. He went in there and he ate everything.
Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Smith. The man's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top.
What did I tell you? Keep your hands up, right? You throwing your punches.
You'll be frustrated with you.
Good? Okay, now focus. Now focus. Come on.
Why this nigga keep trying to slam this nigga bopping me in my shit, man? What you got wrong with him?
The next generation's put more action into these first 3 rounds than we've seen in most 12-round fights. Your scorecard at the start of round number 4. Remember, they've traded knockdowns. He's up 2 rounds to 1.
And he's using that information, that experience very well. He understands where he could be vulnerable, but he understands also where he has to exploit the weaknesses of his opponent.
Well-targeted combination by Smith.
It worked in the body.
He comes with the straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. The next generation scoring with that right hand. The man's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Good biting, snapping shot by Smith. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities.
Ooh, off
Yeah, I
them
think some
straight.
counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
He is so dangerous with that left hook to the body, and this time he adds the right hand on the back end. To the head he goes with a left hand. Big shot, the right came clean. Solid. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be 40 elevator fight. Up and down all night.
Let me make my character. I'm gonna redo my character real quick. Bow! Left hook.
Focus. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Knocking his ass loose. He ain't getting up. That boy lean back. Lean back.
The ref stops the fight. The man's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory.
A bunch of caps. What happened to me? What hit me?
The next generation's evening ends early. A knockout victim here.
He was just not able to get back up.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
That boy was head hunting. That boy got on the mic and started talking shit to my Oh, 16, all right. I saw the difference that fight with that, right?
Caleb vanished. It said that every slave on the Rutledge plantation took a handful of dirt from the spot where the master died and kept it. Not as a trophy, but as a reminder. A reminder that even the hardest ground can be broken. Hardwick's search for Caleb was thorough but futile. He formed a posse of 20 men with bloodhounds. The dogs picked up a scent easily enough. A trail that led directly from the slave quarters, dense woods to the muddy bank of the Yazoo River. On the water's edge, they found a single clear set of footprints pointing toward the coast. And then the
That boy nigga ugly.
they circled.
Why he look like that?
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner.
Why his dude look like that?
The Man Smith.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. He loves popping that jab. I mean, he will target your head and set up everything else off of that punch.
Well, he'd push you back a little bit off the jab, and then he fools you a little bit. You know, he's a little bit of a magician, a little sleight of hand. Then he makes you feel like he's going to push you back again, and he'll step back, and he'll counter you. But that jab is what makes it all happen.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Smith. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Tell you, this is a classic matchup.
Spamming power.
Versus Roll. What a big shot.
That boy just spamming power punches.
Great shot that time. Smith looking up at his opponent.
They're always telling you to draw a straight line. That was a straight line right to the chin.
1, 2, 3.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Nice, crisp 1-2 combination by the Beast from the East. Big shot there. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
We'll take that 10 count. He can have that.
6, 7.
And it's over. This fight is over. The Beast's dream becomes a reality. A first-round knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, the Beast,
He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere, one single knockout punch.
Well, it's one of those punches that actually in this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe.
That's why his dude ugly. Yeah, Peanut, yeah. Ain't even an opponent.
I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for our main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. All right, Teddy, let's get your scouting report here early on, because he's known as a guy that can have great success with a straight power punch. Do you see that playing a big role tonight?
Yeah, talk about playing. You play that song, get a little help from my French bro, a little help from his opponent. I think it will play a big role, because if the opponent throws that big left hook, look for the straight shot to get in there.
Nice strike after catching one by Smith. Smith putting forth a great combination there. Hurricanes putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination scoring.
Get that hand moving.
Jones is hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. Phenomenal phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And now he's targeting upstairs. A well-targeted classic 1-2 by Hurricane. He missed with that headshot. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid. And there it is. Oh, this is going to be. He may be able to survive the round. He has gone down now.
That dude got most shit.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back up. But is he back in the fight?
Find out in a second whether or not he loses his head. That would be just and you're the kid who back up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us, help many. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Hurricane.
That boy think I'm finna be doing all that.
To challenge the very foundations of the racial hierarchy. It would mean admitting that beneath the surface of forced compliance, there was a world of hidden knowledge, cold intellect, and burning rage. What I have uncovered is the story of a man who refused to be a victim. He was made a monster by a monstrous system, and he chose to do that. It will simply find a different and sometimes
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the fame. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Smith's combination punching is working well here. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Hanson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. The man's jab lands well. Good job! Well-targeted two-punch combo by Smith. He comes right back at him with a left hand. Yeah, that's it. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Good job on the two-punch combo by Smith. Work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. 10 seconds to go in this round. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Smith.
He's tired. Look at him. He's so fucking tired. He's got nothing left.
Here we go. Round two is underway. off, and it's a left hand. Solid right by Smith. Hanson's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. What a smart combination by Smith. Gets rid of that body shot. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Smith. Protecting his head well with his guard. Good return fire that time. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. You see him with the left to the head there? The man's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good job with the old 1-2 by Smith. Countdown, the final moments of this round. How about a return to sender with the left hand? And that's the end of round 2. Hanson's, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
He scores with the jab there. Nicely timed 1-2.
There you go.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Smith. Smith's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They are the ones that wind up landing.
Little volume punching to the body there.
Jump on. Nice.
Hanson's nose is now starting to bleed. Double jab by Smith. Takes one, but gives one. Good. Hanson's been hurt. Oh! He turned over that hook and turned his man right down to the floor. 2, 3. Hanson's now getting back up off the canvas. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Well struck, solid combination by Smith. Final 10 seconds. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the man.
You're winning this fight.
Round number 4 underway. Hanson's been throwing a lot of punches, but Teddy, they've been completely ineffective. He's down on your scorecard, hasn't won a round yet.
Well, this is a case where throwing punches is detrimental because he's thrown them from too far away, leaving himself wide open and getting caught.
Smith landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Hanson's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. What about his opponent in a spot like this? I mean, here you got to your guy earlier, you did some damage, but now he's fighting with such a defensive style, it can be frustrating.
Yeah, it can be, but you have to make the adjustment. You're going to deal with styles like this. This is part of your education, part of your development to go up that boxing ladder. Now you have to find a way to get to him while he's being defensive. Still use your jab, you know, close that gap, put your punches together more, and start banging that body a little bit extra.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter-punching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. The man's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. A little head hunting with the right. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Super two-punch combo by Hansen.
Hands up!
This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Hansen's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove.
Move your head.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Good doubling up of the jab by Hansen. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the man. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Smith. Hansen's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Final minute of this round. That has been nothing but 2 straight minutes of non-stop fury.
Fasten your seatbelt. More turbulence ahead.
Good 1-2 by Smith. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Stay away from those. Keep moving.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Smith's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time.
But spamming jab.
Took a shot, now he
Man,
gets a
because he
left.
getting his
Well,
ass
his
booked.
opponent got away from that uppercut.
That
Well,
shit
you can
ain't
just
even
mark out
doing
another
nothing.
round for him there with this accurate, precise punching. How does his opponent escape from that?
You got to use faith.
It
You know,
ain't
faith
doing
is really
shit.
the Achilles heel to timing. I mean, you feint him and you throw his timing off. You let him think something's coming, and guess what? It's not coming.
Smith's leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
Good combination on the 1-2 by Smith. Hansen's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab.
I wonder if that boy know he done did 0 damage.
The man's so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Smith. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Hansen. Nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Nice strike after catching one by the man. Basic but beautiful. Jab and a shooting right hand by the man. Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round.
Sparing out like a motherfucker.
There is hardly a doubt as to what this result will be. I know anything can happen, but all that's happened all night long is one guy punishing the other.
Well, he looks like Kobe Bryant on a good night when that basket is 20 feet big. I mean, he just can't miss.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Smith's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. The Mans is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Hanson's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, and banging away he goes.
Yeah, he started cheesing. He
deck,
mad.
and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent
That
scored the
boy
knockdown,
mad.
he got a little careless, a little lazy.
This the maddest I done seen somebody get his bitch
Smith's
nigga
up
here.
from
He
the
done got so
knockdown, but
damn
what we
mad.
really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Very accurate two-punch combo by Smith. At the halfway point of round 7. Good double jab by Hanson.
One, two. One, two.
Hanson's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Looking good.
Up top with the right hand. Good flush shot by Hanson. Or he scores well with the double jab. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
Side to side. Breathe deeply. Inhale.
Beginning of round number 8 here. Teddy's scorecard has it in one direction. The man's up on Teddy's scorecard. However, Teddy, I think there is some concern with him. He has taken some damage.
Yeah, it's not a day at the beach. He thought it was at the beginning, but that tide is rolling in.
Southpaw right jab, then the left hand. Way to block there. Comes right back at him with a left hand. The man's sticking to what we've always known of him, Teddy. The style hasn't changed, even though he was knocked down earlier.
You know, a lot of trainers would say, hey, they pat him on the back. They say, there you go, kid. You know, stay with your identity. Just make sure that you correct a couple little things you need to correct.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Smith. Good combination to the body. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. I gotta stop and make this statement at this point in the fight. This may be, combined, one of the most amazing performances I have ever seen. How are they able to keep up this pace?
Something way, way down inside. And it's beautiful to watch.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the man. Two good jabs by Hanson. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Hanson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. And that's the end of round 8. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
The man's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No.
Smith crushed by a... Wow! Unable to handle that combination. He is down on the canvas. Smith's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Halfway through the 9th round.
Points now. That boy trying hard as a bitch.
Shot blocked, and now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination
all
punching.
kind of shit. I played just regular. That's how skill. He ain't got no type of skill. Look, he still spamming jab. That nigga tired as hell.
Hanson's not just loading up; he's landing combination punches. Smith stunned by a big shot. Hanson's
He don't even
gaining some
realize he
momentum on his
fighting no more
side.
because he ain't doing too bad.
That's gotta hurt. He goes down in the later
He wanted to
stages
get more
of
than
this
that, dude.
round. He's gonna try to survive it.
That boy ain't want to stop with that bullshit.
The fight is over. The man's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.
By way of knockouts, your winner, Grandmaster Hanson.
Hanson's come from behind knockout, has this crowd on its feet. That's exactly the kind of fight they want to see, the unexpected.
Well, the crowd is on their feet, and his corner, well, their stomach is in their throat, but they're relieved now.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up. Stand by.
Swing, swing. Swing, swing.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Swing, swing.
All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone. Moving here.
Moving here.
Moving here.
Recon contract here.
Battle Royale.
Recon contract here.
Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Eliminate all targets in the AO. Check your map. I've marked the point containing enemy intel nearby. Capture it for information on the next gas spread.
Napalm strike standing by.
Enemy soldier incoming. Help your squad mates secure the intel. If you join them, you'll speed up capture.
UAV available for tasking.
Go!
Napalm strike ready for delivery.
Go!
Gascon 49 are over mission area. Napalm drop. Target area is burning. Gascon 49 deconflicting. Capture complete. Hell of a job. Uploading information on the next gas spread.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RTB.
Swing, swing.
Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas spread. Loadout drop headed your way.
Daylight. Go!
All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is moving.
Go!
Your squad mate has reached the intel. Joining them will speed up the process.
Go!
Care package on standby.
Go!
Care package ready for delivery.
Go!
Well done, soldier. Check your map for the next gas spread location.
The designated target. Negative effect. Missile strike failed to hit designated threat.
Care package on standby.
Go!
Care package ready for delivery.
Wait.
Go! Go!
You've got a loadout drop inbound. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Wait.
enemy here. Possible threats here.
It's how the guy was acting. He was
Bounty targets are up. Get after them.
with this race. So the idiot is trying to say, because
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
he's not even saying him, he's saying all that's why he used that term, this phrase. So lawyer says, I'm asking my next question. Why did he get the company off? There's no question. Peggy goes,
Swing, sweep.
this is how Peggy answers this, okay? This is funny. I mean, your questions are kind of belonging in a circus, so all that stuff in the back of your office.
In order, my squire.
This asshole, you remember who these people are doing, right? So he's sitting there with his background and talking shit about it. And then the lawyer pressed him again. The man in the center here with the black sweatshirt.
Some of your squad is outside the safe zone.
I mean, we already went over. You're going to the point of it is, I wasn't saying he was monkeying around because of his race. It's because they were trying to like monkeys. It doesn't matter about their race. I don't care what you're gonna say. So we're wasting our time to get past this because I'm gonna have the same answer at the end. Your shit's busted. Like you're talking about stupid shit. And the lawyer those of you guys don't know. That's
Swing, sweep.
Let's go. We're losing daylight.
like, how do you do this stuff? Talk about, dude. Like, just shut up. It's annoying. You say the same stuff over and over, so it's annoying.
Let's go. We're losing daylight.
Swing, sweep.
For something that doesn't exist, it's annoying. I'm like a grown-ass man who has work to do. Like, I'm trying to pay my bills and live my life. You're getting paid for
Moving
this.
here.
Not me, homie. So what's up? Just shut up about all this stupid shit and move on to something that really matters. Which none of the things you're gonna bring up matter. None of it. You have a stupid ass case from someone who should be in prison for what he did. So get the fuck on. And then the lawyer comes after him again and he goes, do you see the words she told me? Listen, motherfucker, I'm getting sick of your shit. I mean, honestly, I don't have to do any of this if I don't want. I don't have to participate.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Swing, sweep.
That the guy you're defending is a piece of shit for coming. I see what does he do? In this part here, you can tell that
Moving.
Peggy, he can't handle the questioning anymore because now the lawyer starts getting into what he did to the monster, and here he's talking about the belt. Dude, do you not understand that I don't give a fuck enough to play your fucking game? I would just get off this goddamn phone and always lock. Do you understand that? Because just stop playing fucking games with everybody. This is bullshit. I respect everybody until I'm disrespectful. You guys, you're disrespectful.
Targets evaded. Bounty contract's been pulled. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
West video was him. He actually DM'd me first, sending me a message. Shit, because I went to his Instagram, I said he gossips like a woman. He sent me a direct message and he said, hey, you know what? Come to the gym. Saturday. Shut up, and then he blocked me. Well, they played that video, so Wes had to see my face in court. Apparently, he wasn't happy with it. This is what they said.
Go.
You know who that is? So the lawyer asked him
enemy squad gunning for you.
Sweet.
Advise, you still have squad mates outside the safe zone.
Messages with a man named John Bravo and giving him the address of the gym where you were at and telling him to come by the gym. I've had direct messages with probably 55 to 100 fake John Bravo profiles, and I don't know which one is which. The direct John Bravo or anyone. I thought a moment ago you said you didn't know John Bravo, but you just testified. I don't. I said every person like that has about 50 pages. I don't know who they are. There's a million of them. I don't know these people. So now as the deposition is going on, right, the lawyer starts playing videos and Wes is not happy about it because one of these videos were on his Instagram. Disappeared. Most people have seen it. So as they're playing, he's getting pissed and he's like, you know what? You know, they must be AI every time he sees something in his life. He goes, you're not saying it isn't you. You're just saying anything that's posted on my chat. If I did post it, somebody else. Videos of none of these people have posted AI videos or stuff. None of these can be valid that you're showing me from other people. None of them. So then the lawyer says, you're not saying you didn't make the statements that are in this video that we just saw, right? There's no way I'll stand behind any of the videos that are posted by other people other than me. I can't. Do you want me to show you what they have videos of? They have videos of me working out at the gym. And when Africa never defend them on it, that's what we have to do. And as kids say, it's so crazy. That looks real. So any video he's not happy about, he just says it's fucking AI, this asshole. So I'm gonna leave it off at this because this is pretty funny. Okay, because he basically goes off everybody that's on the Zoom call and try to say that if this goes public, all this, the transcript, right, that people are gonna start trolling them. You make so many vague messages to come fight you that you can't follow them. No, messages. I wish people were just positive. If this goes public,
The enemy squad hunting you is down. You're clear for now.
Sweet.
we'll just harass you back. They'll take down your website. Todd's business will probably be affected. Everybody in here will be affected if this makes it online. Even the stenographer. Everyone's life is going in a negative direction because of any details of this stuff. Because people are crazy. They're trolls. Like your client coming and trying to fight people. They're crazy.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
50 pages long. And if you guys want to take a read at it, I might make a part 2, but I'm not gonna spoil things. But if there is a part 2 that I make, it's gonna be a little bit more than just text. And babe, you know this studio? Do you know how big this is? But you know what else I've been doing? This top T shit. Well, it's some crazy shit. I'll show you the videos that I'm doing. I'm gonna turn you into my show. Guys, thanks for watching. Please hit like on my video.
Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind. Your squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, they redeploy. deployment.
He used to pretend that he's this big baller online. He's been in the industry for many years. He used to make videos inspiring thousands with his motivational videos. But now his career is not the same. His popularity has fallen off. It sounds like Wes Watson, right? That piece of shit. But no, it's not Wes Watson.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. No more fighting in the gulag. Friendly loadout drops on the way.
We're losing daylight.
You don't deserve that armor.
Nine left. Keep the pressure on. Some of your squad is outside the safe zone. Your squad's in the top 5. You're in the top 3. Don't let up now. Captain inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Let's go.
Only 2 left.
Wait.
All enemy squads eliminated. That's a job well done.
It's not gonna work out for you. So anyway, Johnny Bravo, fake name.
Hold on, I got the fake name. What about you, asshole? Your name, Clinique Gindi. I can't even pronounce your name. It's not Mike Rashid telling me I got a fake name, you fucking piece of shit.
Keep playing with me, alright? Keep playing with me. I'm a grown-ass man. I would never make a fucking video about another man. That's all you do. How do you feel about yourself?
Hold on a second. Does that sound familiar? Say the same shit that they make videos about other men, which I can show you later that he does. This fucking asshole. Okay, it's funny how him, Kali Muscle, Big Titties, Wes Watson, all these fake assholes all say the same shit.
Huh? Daddy, you a bitch. You're a I'll say all that shit to you in your face. You're never anywhere. You talk shit about all these fitness people. You ain't never had no expo.
First of all, I always dreamed of going to an expo, but I was waiting until I got 100,000 subscribers, right? So I have it now. Now you're gonna see me at an expo, you asshole.
You know it. You stay in hiding. My little keyboard, weird ass mouse. And I could pull up on you, because I got all your info. But you're not even worth it.
All right, so you hear what he said? He goes, a backhanded threat. I could pull up on you. I got all your info, but it's not worth it. See, backhanded bullshit? Now watch.
You know what I'm saying? But it's some other motherfucker that's on your ass right now. That's what you should be worried about.
Okay, go back. I'm gonna let you guys hear that again. Listen what he says.
But you're not even...
Look.
But you're not even worth it. You know what I'm saying? But it's some other motherfucker that's on your ass right now. That's what you should be worried about.
Okay, you know what he's talking about? He's talking about Wes Watson, this piece of shit. That he's on my fucking ass and I should worry about him.
Oh, you're game. If you ever in my presence, which I doubt, lower your gaze, don't even look at me. Look down at the ground. Or I'm gonna slap you so hard I'm gonna knock you out. By slapping you. Alright? That's a fact.
So you guys remember, all these threats, all this stupid shit coming out of his mouth, it's all about me, not me making a video about him. It's about me inquiring about doing a video that I decided I didn't want to fucking do. So after he sends me that threat on video, I said, listen, I was very nice to him on DM. I said, listen, there's a lot of personal shit in there, relationship stuff, I understand these things. I'm not making a video, right? And I was simply inquiring about doing a video because that's what I do, right? On doing a video or doing a story. You know what he tells me? He goes, who are you to do your due diligence on a story, right? And then he gets more pissed and he threatens me again. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck this guy. He's not worth my time. Nobody even knows who this asshole is anymore. It's not even worth me making a video because obviously I'm thinking this guy sent me these threats on video. He wants me to make a video, right? I said, fuck him, and I moved on. So then I saw him on the Bradley Martin podcast, and you know what he does? He talks about another man like he says he doesn't do. You know who? Myron Gaines. His friend, somebody Myron looked up to as a brother, right? He brings him up. And he says he checked him because he doesn't agree with his views on women. But that's the thing. They were friends. He was on his podcast many times. But then he goes on a Bradley Martin podcast. Remember, y'all saw the messages. He said, I don't need to make videos about you. What's this?
I had to check somebody the other day over that. This dude Myron hurt. Russian fit.
friends like you. I've heard about people like you, but I really never knew someone like you. I know you don't go, but I'm very disappointed in you. I thought you were a solid dude, but you want to be white so bad. I turn a blind eye to some of the activities, but you're relentless. There's nothing you wouldn't do or say for attention. Well, you got it now, buddy. Attention. I'll see you around, buddy. And I go, this is how shocked I am. I'm like, no way, this is Mike. Did your account get hacked? Right? Because I'm like, what the this isn't Mike. Like, this is very, like, emotional behavior. And he goes, no, I'm not hacked. How dare you have your little monkey message my phone? I'm about to see that he has a really bad day. I was like, what? Like, the Mike Rashid I know is very stoic. Like, he doesn't go to the internet for shit. It's like, if he has a problem, he just texts me. Like, me and him have talked before, like, plenty of times. Not sure why you're choosing to say something about this 3 years later. In regards to what I said on the internet, it wasn't even much. I don't do videos about people. Yes, you did, and we're going to talk about that here in a second. I hope you don't think I'm afraid to confront you. I don't have your number like you don't have my number. I message you right here on your DM. That's direct. Me, I'll see you around. I'm always in my... Like, I not even responded. I was like, wow. Like, what the is this? So after I saw all this shit, I was like, you know what he did to me? Now what he's doing with his former friend. I figured out his bullshit. And now I'll make a video to expose his fucking ass. So now hear me out. This asshole goes and he threatens my life over not making a video.
No, I was going to send an invite out to people. Then I want to.
But there's some other motherfuckers that's on your ass right now. That's what you should be worried about. Ever in my presence was I doubt. Lower your gaze, don't even look at me. Look down the ground. Or I'm going to slap you so hard to knock you out. He threatens Myron's life for talking about some shit that happened 4 years ago. And he knew about it already. Dumb shit, right? You know why? Like I said in the beginning, this asshole's career is tanking. He's got 1.5 million subscribers. He can't even get 10,000 views a video. He wants attention, this piece of shit. And he thinks threatening people's lives is the smart way to do it. I understand he doesn't like it. He's got a problem with me from back in the day when I showed everyone with the WFN thing. Teddy was a natural because he used to train it. So I understand he's got issues with me. And then we know he's friends, he's close with Lester, talking about me behind the scenes. So he used this opportunity because he sees the channel. He sees the story on West, how big it's getting. He wanted to involve himself with it, so he thought giving threats like this is going to give him the attention he wanted. But I do feel the threats he's making are real. So with Myron now, this is the fucked up part. This is a guy Myron thought was his brother, was his friend. Because I actually had an enormous amount of respect for you. I used to look at you as a big bro. I mean that shit. I literally used to look at you as a big bro. But now, this is fucking wild, dude. When I saw him doing this shit, sending threats to Sean Kelly just for having me on a podcast, getting angry about a fucking Instagram reel, why would he go and threaten his life, his friend's life, go on the Bradley Martin podcast and talk about another man, right? But then he goes on Raw Talk and lies about fucking name. Now I gotta pull out the fucking receipts and make him look crazy. You guys think I fucking want to do this shit? This guy used to look at us like a brother, bro. I opened my home to this fucking guy. I platformed him. I fucking showed him mad love. I went on his shit. I've never said a bad word about Mike in my fucking life. I've always spoken highly about him. Myron thought he was friend, but in reality, he was never his friend. He was using him for views because you guys remember how many views Fresh and Fit got. He knew about his views on black women then, but didn't say anything. He kept it inside because he was using him for views. But now, his career's in the tank. He needs attention. He's saying and coming out with what he truly feels about me and about Myron. But think about something. What does that tell you about a person like that? To me, this is a fake piece of shit. I would never make a video about another man. How do you feel about this? Guys, thanks for watching. Number one, it's in excess of $50,000 together with interest. This is Barry and Wes Watson. This one, $50,000. Another counter, Watson. And this is going to be
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City. for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights. And the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Bad Intentions is doing well here with a two-punch combination. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the man. What does an in-fighter need to do to be successful, Teddy?
Well, first of all, Joe, get inside. That helps. But the other thing is, once you get inside, you see guys so often, they smother themselves. They forget that they need a little room. Rotate your shoulders back a little bit. Create room. Take a little step back if you need to.
A crushing two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Halfway through this round here. Digs in with a good, solid uppercut after taking one. Good flush shot upstairs. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the man. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Bad Intentions is showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Committing to the body work with the double jab. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Smith. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Smith.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
The man's doing something that I often question, and that's a fighter going out there as that round comes to an end. Once again, just being able to say he didn't put forth enough effort. Why?
Because it's a mental game, Joe, and it's about confidence. And right now, he does not have the confidence to go forth and do those things. Even though you and me are looking and we see the opportunities there, he doesn't see them. He doesn't feel them.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Bad Intentions.
See some defense!
Not precise at all by Smith. There he is from long range using that jab.
So if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away? That jab, that's the way to go.
There's another right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Bad Intentions is showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's shown that it does more than just set up other punches and, just, snap your head back. It disrupts everything. It just...
Big shot he just scored with. Unable to survive that shot, he's on the floor. 2,
You got it, Brad, and that's it to me.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I ain't finna waste my blunt playing your side.
And it's all over. Bad Intentions is bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. Well, he only went down once. Unfortunately, he stayed down. Smith's flat.
Now, let's take a look at the cases. So the first thing is here, this thing is very long, and some of it's repetitive. Some of the shit that's in here. You can pause it on screen if you want to read it in full. But I highlighted some things here that I think are important to show you. And it starts by this: Elevation Fitness LLC, Holdings, Wesley Watson, and Nicholas Dellis, which is the fat pig, and alleges as follows. So that's the complaint. These are the people that are being sued. This is a personal injury action for damages in excess of $50,000. Doesn't show the exact amount. I'm
Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's match. That look on their face. They know they've put the
Chris, hey, man, come on, man.
In his way to the ring with such confidence. That is the look of a fighter who knows exactly.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, by way of Brooklyn, Bazooka Zero.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1.
Get your back off the rope.
Super 3-punch combination by Smith. Forceful 2-punch combo by Bazooka. The man's nailed by a huge hook. Combination to the head. Bazooka's combination punching is working well here. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
Bazooka.
You got it, bro. You got it.
Stop swarming and
I ain't finna keep pressing all that
His
shit.
opponent feels like he's in a rainstorm.
3, 4, 5.
The boys, swear I'm gonna keep pressing all that shit while they spam. I'm it.
That's it.
Fight ain't gonna
It's
even last
over.
long enough
Fight
for
is
it to
over.
count.
Bazooka's making a quick night of it. The 10 count reached a knockout win. So he's unable to recover from that one clean shot. This bout ends by way of knockout.
You know, obviously I'm not in his body, so you never know what's really
They
going
see
on.
that shit in your dude don't rank.
Thanks for being with us.
I'm gonna block the whole goddamn play up there. That is not on the same level.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Thomas and Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for a much-anticipated main event.
Skip this shit, man.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one scheduled for 10.
Who do you think has to make the bigger adjustment in a matchup like this of boxer brawler?
Usually in a matchup like this, Joe, it's the brawler. It's the guy who's aggressive that has to make the adjustments because let's face it, if things start off with the boxer using the outside and using his speed, trying to stay away, the brawler's going to be chasing after him. And at some point, if he doesn't get to him, he's going to have to figure out another strategy.
And he digs in with the jab, cutting down the tree there. Not able to land the headshot. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Big. Fires off the hook. Look at that. Good effective work with that straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shot.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Use your feet.
He's fat, man. Get
There's the combo to the body. Pulled the trigger.
Stop. Go get some rug. Ain't it? Go get in the bed. Go lay your butt down. Man, get away from me.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights.
Come on, man.
This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Long's coming down to the ring now. And what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight. Well, they are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Smith. Teddy, southpaw versus orthodox fighter. So many times we've heard how useful the right hand can be in this match.
Yeah, usually trainers love to tell orthodox fighters against the southpaw that the right hand is the Dragon Slayer.
Bruh.
Left hand came after the jab. Halfway through this round. Nice work on the right hand by Smith. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later and something you got to start early and stay with.
Snapping jab by Smith. Ten seconds remaining in this round. End of the round. And this is a little bit hard to take if you're sitting back at home watching this fight and saying, I just don't get it. I mean, if you want to win the fight, you have to throw punches.
Maybe he doesn't want to win the fight. See, you're taking for granted that...
What, is he scared? He's fearful?
Hey, everybody's scared. Anyone who's in that ring is scared. He's not controlling his fear. He's not taking it, and that's for people in all aspects of life, whatever they do. You have to take whatever it is that can intimidate you, and you got to put it on the side and say, okay, right now, I'm not going to let that get in the way. He's letting it get in the way.
Nice jabs there by Smith. Good looking right hand after he got hit. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Goes up top with a right hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Long's being very patient here, but it's with a plan in mind.
Yeah, it is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
ladies and
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see.
And his opponent across the ring, coming out of Norfolk.
Opening round scheduled for 10. There's the combo downstairs. Good two-punch combo by Hands of Stone. Comes right back at him with a left hand. A striking combination by Smith. The man's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
That's it.
Halfway through round number 1. Two snapping jabs by Hands of Stone. Good step back counter punch there. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Able to cover up that gut. Nice strike after catching one by Hands of Stone. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Look at that combination by Hands of Stone. Little head hunting with the left. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the man. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Round comes to an end here. And Teddy, I know you've had a very busy week. You've been training some pro football players this week. There are many parallels to be made between the pro fight game and the pro football game.
Yeah, there are, you know, physical ones and emotional and mental ones. I mean, the physical ones are when I work with some of these behemoths, you know, like offensive linemen. They have to punch out, you know, with their arms. They have to make sure that they get those hands out now. If they raise their elbows, just like a fighter raising his elbow before he throws a jab, they lose the power. So you got to teach them keep those elbows in, punch out without any telegraph, without any loss of power, and also get those hands out at the right distance. If they're a little late, the big guy gets in on them, and now he can control him. And of course, the mental aspects of it, where they get into those dark rooms we talk about every once in a while, where they have to remember that they have control. They can make the choice. You know, you get in those dark rooms, you start to think that you lose control of the choice, that your opponent's making a choice for you. No, that's not the truth.
Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Smith. Flush right hand to the head. Took a shot, now he gives the left. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Let's go out there now. Come on now, let me see.
Halfway through round number 2. High-grade jab there by Hands of Stone. Hands of Stone quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good-looking combo by Smith. A well-targeted jab that time. Big, big shot comes crashing home. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
2, 3.
Shout out to
So
Rio
the
for
bell
the
to
guard.
end that round gets him out of danger. But Teddy, my concern is what is he even going to look like when the next round starts?
Well, that's the thing. The corner's going to have to take care of that, get some ice on him. And also, they're going to have to think, do they want him to go back out?
And round number 3 is underway. No, he missed that right. Landing 2 jabs by hands of stone.
Guard your head.
Little head knocking with that right hand. The man's strategy has been to control things on the outside, and the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense. He's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off strike, and it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. Hands of Stone's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. The man's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab.
What I see, baby.
He's targeting downstairs time and time again. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the man.
Do that again. That looked good. Do that one more time.
10 seconds to go in this 3rd round. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Breathe, relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not with
Start of round number 4, a chance for us to look at Teddy's scorecard. He's trailing 3 rounds to zip, Teddy. People will be looking at this and say, yeah, but he's throwing punches. But Teddy, it's about throwing clean, effective punches.
Exactly. And it's about not standing in front of your opponent after you punch and waiting for the receipt.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counter-punch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Good, solid shots with the combo downstairs.
1-2, 1-2.
A clean, crisp right hand by Smith. The man's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Hands of Stone. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Right back to the body.
Good job, champ.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. The man's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Hands of Stone. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, what kind of punch. Did you see that? He goes down thanks to that non-stop attack. It's like he was thrown into a blender of punches.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Press a V1 while they showing that shit again.
There's the bell. Can you believe that? He was saved by the bell. Teddy, you've been in a spot like this before as a trainer.
Right now, you know what? What do you spend time on? You want to spend time on telling him why he got in that spot, why he got hit. But first, you got to make sure he revives. You got to get him clear-minded. You got to get his senses back first.
Hands of Stone's just not showing me enough offense right now. I mean, I understand he did get hurt earlier.
Yeah, he did.
But he still has to put something to it.
Yeah, he does. It's kind of like that kid who gets his hand caught in a cookie jar. You know, you're not going to give up eating cookies. You still have a sweet tooth. You want to still go back and get that snack. You better find another way. He needs to find another way.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. The old 1-2 scores for him. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Hands of Stone. Gotta be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Good work defensively by Hands of Stone. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Hands of Stone. Smith's opponent knows exactly what the game plan to be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Hands of Stone, so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed.
Get after him.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Nice strike after catching one by Smith. Hands of Stone's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. Double jab upstairs. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Hands of Stone. And now he's targeting upstairs. Nice two-punch combo by Hands of Stone. Smith's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Hands of Stone. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging.
Off the ropes!
Right to the head with that right. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Good double jab by Hands of Stone. Smith's right hand scores well. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of 5th gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Hands of Stone. Smith is being smart on the outside. Now that is fighting right there, and smart fighting. Landing all 4 punches. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Commits to the straight right. The man's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good, solid counter. Hands of Stone's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good exchange. He fires back. Double jab by Hands of Stone. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Hands of Stone's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. The man's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked, but when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Nice. Two snapping jabs by Hands of Stone. Hands of Stone's left working well that time. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Hands of Stone. Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Smith.
All right, you want this fight? Listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you got it.
Keep it up. Keep it up. That's it.
So with the 8th round underway, it gives us time to reflect on just what has transpired here. Hands of Stone's mounted a great comeback. Look at Teddy's scorecard. It's much closer than you would have thought it to be.
Yeah, the reason why he's mounted the comeback is that he stretched his boundaries a little bit. You know, a lot of people think, hey, there's a ceiling on your effort. This is as far as I can go. Well, guess what? He raised the roof. He's putting another floor on.
Protect yourself.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. And now another left. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Hands of Stone. Great work offensively landing that combination by Hands of Stone. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Hands of Stone. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Hands of Stone. Smith's almost out of it there. He was stuck. Big shot. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Round comes to an end. We saw the knockdown there in that round. A little bit of a momentum gainer.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? It can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown, because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
Come on. This is it. You got to make it a fight now. You can't...
The man's in a tough spot here. 60 seconds, that's all you get to gather yourself after being knocked down. Smith, oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Hands of Stone. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Hook! Hook! Took a shot, now he gives a left. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Smith. That was a miss by Smith. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. What an excellent Smith, crushed by a big left hand. The man, and yet another big shot comes in. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
Come on, champ.
Like how that shit be hurting, I don't get.
7, 8. Stand up, stand.
Smith's rising back up.
That nigga
takes some
should be
guts.
dead ass time.
You can see him timing that double jab to the head. Off the target. Look at that. He goes down, and he doesn't look good at all. Smith's gonna need a minor miracle to survive this.
He's gonna need a great will and desire to survive it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. This fight is over. The man's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Hands of Stone's your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager, and his promoter like it, because that means that he's going to be easy to sell now to television.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it at ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.
That boy was spamming jab. They ain't even, that nigga went through all that and they ain't even count that shit.
Everybody, glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. You see he comes over the top with that right hand. A real solid shot. What a nice combo by Smith. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Martinez's power has been shown off early on in his fights. Teddy, what effect could his power have early in this fight?
Well, if he catches his opponent, it could be an early night. But if he catches his opponent and his opponent survives it, guess what? It could be a long night, fam.
The man's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Big shot up top. He really got to him there. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
The man's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Good right hand by Smith. Doing well here with that two-punch combination. There's a straight right hand. The man's combination punching is working well here. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Final 10 seconds of round number one. End of the round here as we're ringside at our fight night venue. Of course, we're on the road with you every step of the way with a fine crew. We got to give credit to the crew there. Robbie and Rick back in the production truck doing a nice job, all cramped up in a tractor trailer.
Yeah, they do a great job. They allow us to go on the air and allow us to do the fun part while they're doing the grunt work. They're doing all the difficult things back there. Of course, Mike, Ryan, all those guys. We appreciate you very much, and we're not taking you out to dinner tonight.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Smith. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Good job on the two-punch combo by Smith. A well-played showcase left hand up top. Hits him in the mug with the right. Smith's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Nice strike after catching one by Comeback Kid.
It's okay. Pay him back.
90 seconds to go here in this round. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Get your hands up.
A clean, devastating power shot. A little return fire by the man. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Comeback Kid. A little 1-2, jab, followed by the cross.
Back to the body.
And round number 3 is underway. Little volume punching to the body there. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Relax, relax.
The man's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Oh, and he goes down for the first time tonight.
Let's go get him.
2, 3.
Get him.
Smith's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Comeback Kid. Martinez is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Well targeted 1-2 by Smith. He gets to him with
pressing one button.
Oh, and there you go. Oh,
I ain't even, he don't
real
even realize I
test.
wasn't even
Can he
swinging
get
no
up
more, just
after
watching
going
it.
down a
Press
second time?
one button.
4, 5, 6.
Stay down. We don't want to face him no more. We good on him.
And it's over. Look at this. Martinez's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. A showcase of power punching by the Comeback Kid. This fight is now over.
And thankfully it is, because he's taken too much.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ring.
Why this shit don't show you who you played with? They show you from a whole hour ago.
Where my iPad? Right here. don't never know nothing.
They ain't gave me no battle on my level in a long fucking time. I noticed that shit. They giving me motherfucker that live on the